Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So those video clips that you have just seen were a few days before from now. Today is Monday. Like a mixed feeling situation for me, because if you didn't know, I don't think I've ever talked about this in my channel, but my dad, who is a huge businessman now, he used to be a football player. So in the past, even before I was born, with my brother, who is 3 years older than me, they used to go to this place, this hotel, with the whole football team. And as the football team got a little bit older, everyone started to have a family, so they started to bring their families to this place. And it was like a week when we were just there, and the guys like my dad, they had football practice, and the families were there at the hotel, and we were just having fun and basically vacationing. I think as they got a lot older, they stopped playing for this big team, and it just turned into just like a normal vacation. So that's the place where I went back to, and it was really, really weird. Now the hotel does not function, but you can rent the hotel rooms basically until I think they're gonna just sell the whole thing away, which is really, really sad. But one of my dad's friends still has room, and he said that we could go there just for a few days if we wanted to, so we decided to stay just one day. It was good, but it was so weird because everything just seemed so much smaller. I remember being there when I was 5, doing all these contests like sandcastle building contest and pancake eating contest, and just fishing, catching all the insects, playing football, just being there with the girls who I made friends with. We used to reenact Lizzie McGuire movie. Crazy. But yeah, that was a huge storm as well, and also allergies are acting up. So that's what's up with my voice. This has been going on for 3 days, but that's fine. It was such a special thing to have done with me there, because I went there for like 14-15 years straight, so until I was like 14 or 15. As I said, like, so many different kinds of memories are from there, and just bringing then there, it was just something really, really, really special. So today is Monday, and I have 1 week left till I start work. This Friday I have to do the medical checkup that everyone has to do when they are starting working, and next Monday is gonna be my first day. As always, I need to do the kitchen, but yesterday I did a recipe which I've never done before. I did a creamy chicken noodle soup, but not with actual cream, but I did it with sour cream, which is lactose free. And this is what the chicken noodle soup looks like. We did some washing with Dan and packed everything out, as you can see. Oh, and last week when I was not vlogging, I think I was vlogging a few days, but a few days not, and that was because I just felt a little bit overwhelmed with all the tasks that I have to do for this new job. It really wasn't much, it just felt like a lot. There were quite a few documents that I had to send in, but now I got a package which I am really excited about. And I know that few of you will be like, wait, what? You're smoking? I didn't know you were smoking. Well, I am. I have been. I am not super proud, and I'm definitely trying to make better decisions for myself. But since I was 16, that's when I started smoking. Now, as of today, or like I would say like a year or two back, I cannot smoke a regular cigarette. That makes me sick. 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, I changed and I switched to one of these electronic cigarette kind of things. Now I even cannot smoke those because those make me feel bad. So I feel like I'm going down the rabbit hole being the place where everything is a bit more healthier. And now I have found something which we did try in Croatia, but I didn't know that they had a refillable option, but they do. So it's kind of like a vape, but you have an option to have a filling or a pod, or as it's called, which has no nicotine in it, so no chemical that would make you dependent on it. So I'm really excited. I am not here to promote these things, by the way. I am just trying to be honest. I don't know why these are opened. Maybe they wanted to see at the border if this is okay. So please don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to promote this at all. I'm just trying to be as honest with you guys as possible. I am not smoking on camera. I am not usually not drinking on camera. Well, I do show you guys on Instagram stories what kind of cocktails we drink if we go out, but I'm not trying to promote these things. I'm just trying to be open and honest. I'm 28. I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want to do and whatever I feel like is fit for my life. And now I'm feeling that those things are not fit for my life. So I'm trying to find something that is a bit better for me and hopefully will fit me, because addiction is a real thing. And sometimes I say that I am not addicted, but sometimes I do feel like I am. Do they really have to check this at the border? I really like those videos on TikTok with the smuggling thing. Okay, everything's in it. Okay guys, I'm gonna unpack this, try it out, and then get along with my morning, because at 1 o'clock I have a therapy appointment. Then I just have some computer work. Oh, and I also have to go shopping as well. I mean, for food, not for anything else. I'm trying to cut back on my shopping. Oh, and I also need to take my vitamins. I ordered so many vitamins. I mean, not so many, but they were super expensive. I was talking with my mom about this whole possible endometriosis thing, and she recommended me a place where all the vitamins or supplements are organic and bio, and I decided to put my money to my health. Exactly what I'm trying to do now. I'm not saying that this is healthy at all, but it's a lot healthier option than the two options that I did before. Past noon, and tell me why this always happens. For the longest time, I cannot sit down and bring myself to start editing, but once I sit down, I cannot stop it. This procrastination thing is horrible and brings me back to my university times, but I I'm half done with the rough editing of the video, which means that I'm cutting out the places where I'm not speaking and when I'm trying to think of a word and I'm just there thinking, which you guys are usually not seeing because I cut that out because that would be horrible to look at, and also the most of the time. And now I have to put my bag together because we are first going to the bank or like an ATM, then I'm going to therapy for an hour, thank goodness, and then I'm going to grab some things, probably at Lidl or Aldi, and I need to buy some cleaning supplies, like not really cleaning supplies, but we're out of, you know, like home goods stuff. I'm gonna go in my Vans because they are trusty. I really do want to buy one of those Vans, which are, I think they are the high rise, we will see, but usually they are super duper expensive. But I also look at stuff now as investment, so I'm really not trying to buy something that is super duper cheap just because it's super duper cheap. I don't know, I'm like in between. If you guys have not watched the Graham Stephan show, Graham Stephan on YouTube, that is his handle, the Graham Stephan Show, and he basically does these reactions to people, how people handle their money, and it's all about finance and personal finance. It's so good, it's just amazing. So if you guys want to get into a little bit more about personal finance, I really recommend his videos. I also need my list because I am still a list girl. So this is the outfit for today. It's super hot and humid, I would say. I haven't had this top on the whole summer and I think it looks really cute. So I'm gonna go like this today. This linen shorts, amazing, super comfortable. As I said, the Vans slip-ons with the comfy cush, they are really, really comfortable. And this tote from Willette. Let's go. You guys, I just got to therapy. I'm in the elevator. Woo! That's how my hair looks from the back. Hermione reference. It is 32 degrees Celsius outside and the plans have changed a little bit. Vicky just texted me and she's having a little bit of a hard time right now. So I'm gonna go with her and shopping and we're gonna have a good time because I want to cheer her up. So first therapy, then we're gonna go shopping. Okay, it's an hour later, I'm done with therapy. We had some deep conversations. Vicky wants to go to the Starbucks. To Starbucks. So I guess we're going to Starbucks anyways, even though I said that I'm not gonna go, but there is a Starbucks right here. And there are some constructions behind me because yesterday was actually the 20th of August, which in Hungary, I need to go into the shade. I'm just waiting for Vicky to get here. Yeah, so actually in Hungary, the 20th of August is like a national holiday because that's when we celebrate the birthday of Hungary. So we're just gonna wait for Vicky and then we're gonna do whatever she wants to do. And then I'm gonna get some groceries because I need groceries, but I really hope to make her happy somehow today and take her mind off of things. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have some fun. You guys, it's so hot, I'm panting. I looked at the weather forecast before going out and I'm my therapist. I saw that it was gonna be 34 degrees Celsius today. I didn't believe it, now I do. So it's a few hours later. I met up with Vicky, we ended up going to Starbucks as you guys saw. Okay, so I got some grape, I got some bread which is low in carbohydrates or like lower. We also got rice milk, basmati rice, 2 cucumbers for water and for salad. I also got zucchini because it was discounted and there is this recipe that I really like to make. I also got 1 milk for Dan. In the other bag we have butter. This is my favorite. I mean, it's not butter, it's margarine, but you know, some salad because I've been craving salad. We've got this type of onion, which his name doesn't really come to my mind right now, but it's good for salad, it's good for omelets or whatnot. I basically put this in anything. Also got some cheese. This was discounted. This is my favorite cream cheese, Philadelphia, the light one. And I also got salmon, which was really expensive, but as I said, at least I'm eating something in the morning, and this will be good for me for like a whole week. Also got a pack of 18 of eggs because we go through these really quickly. I think I'm just gonna put everything away and head down to the Asian store while I'm in the groove of going out and coming back in. And then probably I'll do the chicken for Dan for when he comes home. He's at the gym, he renewed his membership, and I'm so happy because I can see the difference in him. I mean, not physically, don't get me wrong, like I really don't care how he looks like. I just see the difference mentally, like he's so much more chill and he gets his energy out and he just feels good. And he also feels good about himself physically a lot more, which I'm happy about because it's good for him. But as I said, I don't really care. Like, I think he's gorgeous and he looks amazing. And then I also need to put away these clothes and also the mess I made in the morning. I didn't put that away. Whew. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's do a teeny tiny haul. These are really just things that are needed for the apartment and a few knickknacks. Laundry detergent. This is one of the best ones that I could find from the regular ones. Usually, if I have the means, I would go to Müller, and there is a organic and biodegradable, little bit more expensive laundry detergent. Right now we have to do with this, but when I will get my first paycheck, we will change that. I also got some oats for the morning. I picked these things up really randomly, but these are the things, you know, when you open pasta, or I actually have a container for rice, which I need to clean now and refill it, which is something that I really love, like refilling these things. But if you open these things up and you are like half done with the package, but you're not really done, these are things that you can just put on top and you clip it like so, and then no bugs will go into it and it won't go bad. I've been dealing with small little bugs in my kitchen and I have no idea where they are coming from, killing them left and right. I'm sorry, but I have to, like, at this point I love animals, but I have to. We will see. But it's not in my food and it's nothing nasty, but I just see them flying around and they really annoy me. So I got bigger ones and smaller ones as well. Brown rice cakes, because if I run out of that toast that I just got, like that bread which I usually like to toast, then I think that this would be a great option. Yeah, that's done. So brown rice cakes. I'm just telling them about the stuff that I got. Toothpaste, random, but we needed it. I also got this drink, which is L-carnitine, and Dan is telling me that it doesn't really work if I don't work out, so I guess I should be drinking this while I'm working out. And I do want to go back to the gym, and I do want to buy like a monthly ticket, but it's just but it's just not in my budget right now because I really want to budget everything until my next paycheck. I got sriracha because I was craving it. It's also really good if you mix it with tuna and mayo and sriracha together onto like a toast or something. Amazing. Tissues because we ran out, and I also got another milk for Dan. So that is it for today's video, you guys. There is really not much that's gonna happen today. I'm just gonna edit, be with my boyfriend, cook, clean up, the usual thing, and I am starting my new job next Monday. So I think I'm gonna spend this last week with just editing videos and just preparing for the new job. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been enjoying my videos and if you enjoyed this one, please give it a like because it supports my channel. And also don't forget to subscribe because we've been growing and I really love to see it. And yeah, that also really supports my channel. So see you guys soon. Bye.